So the growers go out to their lenders and they tell them, okay, the company wants me to put in new equipment. The lender says, sure, how much you need? We'll fix you right up. The grower is now in deeper debt and has put up more collateral, most of the time his own personal home. The company tells the grower if they make these upgrades that they're going to get paid more under this ranking system. I asked the company managers, I went to them and I said, do you want me to do this? Show me on paper where I'm going to make this money back to justify borrowing more money when I still owe money on these houses. They couldn't do it. Growers that have made these mandatory upgrades are now finding themselves in financial trouble. Some have gotten off-farm jobs. Some are refinancing these loans in order to make the payments. 10, 15-year poultry loans are turning into 30-year loans with no more than a flock-to-flock guarantee. When companies get into trouble financially, they need to cut production and the growers suffer. In North Carolina, there are growers that have borrowed a lot of money to make the upgrades demanded by the company. And then the company, because of bad financial decisions, terminated their contract. Depending on how many houses the growers had, the debt can be thousands or even millions of dollars. Precious farmland and homes were put up to do what the company demanded. This is where this unfair ranking system comes into play again. The company said that some of these growers were cut off because they were bad growers. How did they get labeled a bad grower? They got labeled a bad grower by the ranking system. They had no control over the inputs, but then they were labeled by this. This past Monday morning in North Carolina, one of these bad growers went out, drove down a country road. He was terminated from his contract, about to lose his home, took a gun and ended his life. That's what we're talking about here today. This is personal. It's real poultry growers. And what we're asking today is the USDA and the Department of Justice